The small town of Willow Creek was known for its quaint charm and peaceful atmosphere. But there was one night every year when an eerie sense of foreboding descended upon the town, the night of the Midnight Carnival. This mysterious carnival only appeared at the stroke of midnight, bringing with it a host of otherworldly attractions and terrors that left the townspeople trembling in fear. As the clock struck 12 on the night of the Midnight Carnival, the town fell silent. The streets, usually bustling with life, were now deserted as if the entire population had vanished into thin air. In the distance, the sound of eerie music drifted through the night, drawing the curious and the brave towards the edge of town where the carnival was said to appear. Among the brave souls willing to venture into the unknown was Detective Emily Hayes. A seasoned investigator with a sharp mind and a keen eye for detail, Emily had always been drawn to the mysteries that lurked in the shadows. As she made her way through the empty streets towards the outskirts of town, a sense of unease began to creep over her. But she pushed the feeling aside, determined to unravel the secrets of the Midnight Carnival. As she neared the edge of town, the music grew louder, its haunting melody sending shivers down her spine. Finally, she reached the clearing where the carnival was said to appear. What she saw took her breath away. The Midnight Carnival stretched out before her, a twisted and distorted version of the familiar carnivals she had visited as a child. The rides loomed ominously in the darkness, their creaking and groaning filling the air with a sense of dread. The stalls were adorned with garish colors and strange symbols, their shadows dancing in the flickering light of the torches that lined the perimeter of the carnival. Emily approached the entrance cautiously, her hand resting on the hilt of her revolver. As she passed through the gates, a sense of disorientation washed over her. The sights and sounds of the carnival seemed to shift and swirl around her, distorting her sense of reality. She made her way through the twisted maze of attractions, each more bizarre and terrifying than the last. The fortune teller's tent beckoned to her, its velvet curtains fluttering in the night breeze. With a sense of trepidation, Emily stepped inside. The fortune teller sat hunched over a crystal ball, her eyes glinting in the dim light. "Ah, Detective Hayes," she crooned, her voice as smooth as silk. "I have been expecting you." Emily's heart pounded in her chest as the fortune teller began to recount events from her past with chilling accuracy. But as the tale unfolded, Emily realized that there was more to this carnival than met the eye. It was not just a place of mystery and terror, it was a place of judgment and reckoning. As the fortune teller's words grew darker and more ominous, Emily felt a sense of impending doom closing in around her. She knew that she had to find a way out of the carnival before it was too late. With a steely resolve, she turned and fled from the fortune teller's tent, racing through the twisted paths of the carnival as the attractions twisted and distorted around her. But as she tried to find her way out, she realized that the carnival was playing tricks on her. The paths seemed to shift and change before her eyes, leading her in circles and dead ends. Panic rose in her chest as she realized that she was trapped in this twisted nightmare with no way out. Just when all hope seemed lost, Emily stumbled upon a hidden passageway concealed behind a crumbling facade. With a surge of adrenaline, she pushed her way through the narrow opening and emerged into a clearing bathed in moonlight. The carnival was nowhere to be seen, as if it had vanished into thin air. As she caught her breath, Emily realized that she had narrowly escaped a fate worse than death. The Midnight Carnival was not just a place of fear and terror, it was a place of darkness and despair, a realm where the sins of the past came back to haunt the living. As she made her way back to Willow Creek, Emily knew that the Midnight Carnival would always remain a mystery, a dark and twisted memory that would haunt her dreams for years to come. But one thing was clear. She had faced her fears and emerged stronger than ever, ready to confront whatever mysteries lay ahead in the shadows of the night.